Hello guys, welcome to the weekly vlog. Back at my usual once every 3 week spot. I'm getting my nails done again today. Still have my nice nude, kind of naturally pink nails. Today I'm gonna get some Valentine's nails. I'm thinking about taking them a lot shorter and rounding them out. I haven't done round or almond in a while. I'm thinking not so much almond though. I'm thinking like an actual more of an ovally round nail this time. And I'm gonna go red, and I think I'm just gonna do all of them red. I think I did this same kind of style last year for Valentine's Day. I don't know why, I just like this style. I just think it's cute, and I don't know, I like it. So it's what I think I'm gonna go for today. Pulled up a picture on Pinterest of the shape that I want and a red nail. I'll show you the picture. They have design on them, and I don't want to go for the design. I highly doubt that last year I showed her a picture, but I have no idea. That's kind of what I'm thinking as far as shape. And these ones are matte. I don't want to go matte, but we're definitely gonna be taking off some length because these bad boys are pretty darn long. Probably got a ½ inch or more of length on there. But anyways, so I'm just sitting here waiting for her to text me back and let me know she's ready. I actually just saw her walk in a minute or so ago. I'm usually like her first appointment of the day, sometimes her second. She has somebody schedule ahead of me, but usually I'm her first. So I usually am waiting for her to get ready, which is totally fine because I get it. I'm a lot of times running behind too. She'll text me in a few and let me know she's ready for me. Anyways, so today's a work day for me, as always. So I'm getting my nails done now. I'll have time in between my appointment and work today, a couple hours. So I'll probably go home and make something to eat. I haven't eaten anything yet this morning. And do a little picking up around the house and then get ready for work. Nothing exciting. Today is my Friday, so today probably won't have anything else exciting going on, but of course I will show you how my nails turn out. And she just texted me saying that she's ready for me, so I will see you guys when my nails are done. Good morning, guys. So this morning, my hair, I pulled it up tight. It's kind of giving me a headache. This morning, I'm actually baking some cookies. I went to the store last night, found these Nestle Toll House Valentine chocolate chip cookies. And so I'm baking these for our Valentine's candy taste test video that we're gonna film sometime this weekend. I'm not sure, but I figured I would bake them today while I've got time. We might even film it later today. I don't know. But anyways, so we're gonna film that sometime this weekend. So I'm baking those. I baked one batch already, and they're really small. I have one batch in the oven now, but they're really small. This is like a middle-sized cookie. Like, look how tiny they are. This is like the smaller size. But like, they're really small. Now, I don't know, maybe I was supposed to like smash them out, but as far as I know, aren't you supposed to just like break the squares apart and put them on the sheet? Yeah. They're really small. The only one that's like a maybe a normal sized cookie is this one, and that's because it was 1.5 squares. One of my rows like broke apart, and so like, I don't know, they're really small. I mean, they're cute. They're Valentine's because they have chocolate chips and then they have little heart sprinkles on them. So like, they're cute little cookies. And they look yummy. They smell yummy. They're Toll House. Like, can't be anything wrong with them, but they're just really small. So I'm a little disappointed in that. Anyway, so I have the second batch in the oven. And I thought while the second batch is in the oven, I would decorate my tiered tray because I finally got my box for this month. It came a few days, actually it came last week, probably about a week ago. My mom got it because it goes to her house. I finally saw her on Saturday, and this is like the first chance I've had to do the tray. So I thought I would bring you guys to finally decorate my tray in Valentine's. In December, they sent me a really cute, what they call the terracotta tray, and it looks very spring to me. And then January they sent a winter box, so I never put that one up just because I didn't feel like I wanted to go from spring back to winter. Although it was a really cute tray, I just wasn't feeling like kind of regressing from spring to winter. So I left the terracotta one up. And also because I put that one up so late, I had my Christmas decor up and then put the spring one up, or the terracotta one up. So now we're going to put the Valentine's one up here. I know Valentine's is only like a week away now, but my Valentine's decor will probably be up until close to the end of the month, so it'll be fine. Let's go ahead and head on over to the tray. Sorry you guys are at a weird angle, but I'm going to pull the tray closer so it's in view for you guys. And I've talked about this tray lots of times on my channel here. It is from a company called Adorn It. It's like a monthly subscription, I believe. I will link their Facebook page down below because that's the only way I know like how to find them. I guess they have two different ones. They have like a holiday tray, and then they have a like everyday one. So this tray set, the one I have now, is an everyday, and then this one I'm guessing is probably the holiday. So like my Christmas one and my Halloween one were everyday. This terracotta one and like the fall one were everyday. So there's like seasonal, which is like the everyday, and then there's the obviously the holiday. So I have no idea what's in this box. Sometimes my mom sends me pictures of what the tray has when it comes, and sometimes she doesn't. This one is a complete surprise to me. But here on top we've got really pretty red tulips and a lot of Easter grass. Not a fan. And they always give you a card, which I love. I've talked about this lots of times. They always give you a card that shows you how they have decorated their tray. And then it gives you, on the back side, a picture of everything that comes in your box with like price points of each of the items. And this box is called Spread Love. I don't know, it gives you a little bit of information about the box. That is what the tray is going to kind of look like. So I'm going to go ahead and pull everything out and take all this stuff off my tray and get it all kind of set up. Here's everything we got. So I showed you the red tulips already. And then we've got this adorable little special delivery truck. We've got this cute little wood block love. The ceramic little Spread Love vase. Looks like we're going to put the flowers in. Came with this pretty doily. This little Be Mine dowel stand guy, some red boho beads and tassels, this little True Love Is You sign that actually hangs. If you were going to put it in this, it could actually hang on something. And then it came with these little straw or wicker hearts. There's 3 of them, 2 red and 1 pink. And then the last thing that was in here, I think, which we've never gotten twinkly lights before, but this strand of heart twinkly lights that I do need to find some batteries for. So now I've got my picture. I'm going to go ahead and assemble this whole thing. What I love about these is they reuse pieces from their past boxes. So I do need to go in storage, and I need to go get out the box that has this tin box in it, this little tin guy in there. I need to go get that out, so I can do that in a little bit, but I'm going to kind of start getting this all together. Okay, so now I'm to the point where I'm going to need the box. So I'm going to go out to the storage unit and grab that box, and I will be right back. Alright, so I got the box. Actually, I had to grab 2 boxes. I had to grab the box that all this terracotta tray stuff goes in. So I grabbed that one as well to put all that stuff away. Alright, so I think this turned out super cute. Obviously, I'm going to need to find some batteries for those lights. But let me give you kind of an overview of how it looks. Alright, here it is. Don't mind the mess on the counter. Obviously, I'm going to have to clean all this stuff up. But there it is. Is that not adorable? So I just got home from the store and we've got some projects today. I'm also realizing that I never checked back in with you guys after my nail appointment, so let me quickly get that out of the way. I just got some nice pretty Valentine's red nails. They're all just simple red nails and they're kind of an all ovally round shape, very simple, just classic red. I didn't want to go too crazy, but I like the vibrant red and I like that they're a little bit shorter. And just pretty round red nails. I don't know, I really like it. I don't remember if I said yesterday or not, but I'm pretty sure I did the same nails for Valentine's last year. But anyways, just got back from the store and my Amazon package was here. So we've got some projects to start today or to work on today. So let's jump into my bag from the store. First thing, I got some treat bags or some cellophane bags to put the Oreo Pops in. So we'll kind of do that together today. And then I've been watching this gal here on YouTube. Her name's Kaylin Cash. She does a lot of like home decor stuff and a lot of DIY stuff, which is so I love to watch. She's very inspirational. So anyways, I've been watching her channel for a while. I found her sometime early fall, late summer. And she does these really cute signs using her Cricut and chalk paint. They're like wood signs, the signs I have around my house. I don't know, for whatever reason, she's really inspired me to want to make signs. So I've slowly been kind of collecting like vinyl for the Cricut and chalk paint. I went to the store last week and got chalk paint, which is sitting over on my counter. And then I ordered some wood rounds from Amazon, which finally showed up today. And so then I had to go to the store and I had to get some sealant. So I got some polyacrylic sealant, which wasn't what she used. She used polyurethane, but from what I understand, they're pretty similar. I went to Walmart and they didn't have, well, they had polyurethane, they had polyacrylic, but they didn't have matte polyurethane, which is what she used. So then I went to Lowe's and I was talking to the guy in the paint section and he said that they're pretty similar and they didn't have matte polyurethane, so he convinced me to buy the polyacrylic. Hopefully they're basically the same stuff. I don't know, I guess we'll find out. But then I also got some transfer tape, which I'll need for the Cricut, which I don't have a Cricut, but my mom does, so I'll have to go to my mom's to do the actual wording for the signs. I bought the wood rounds originally because that's one of the sign ideas I have, but then I thought that I could do something cute for Valentine's Day on this little heart, this wood heart sign that I saw at Walmart. This was like $3 something at Walmart, so I thought that this would be really cute to do something with. And then, of course, I had to get some wood stain. I bought dark walnut because that's what she used. I really like the finish of it. I like the color of it. I just bought some brushes for really cheap, like $2 something. I bought some painter's tape And then bought just a few grocery items that we needed. Been to Walmart like 3 times in the last few weeks, and they have been out of fat-free cheese. And they finally had it today, so I picked up some fat-free cheese. My husband loves the small pack Lunchables, the ones that don't have any drinks or treats. It's literally just the meat, cheese, and crackers. So I got him a few of those because he loves those. And then I bought us a few things for our Valentine's breakfast. I got us some real bacon because we haven't had real bacon since Thanksgiving. Thanksgiving morning, I cooked us a big feast, and bacon was one of those items. It's just a tradition we do every year on Thanksgiving morning. Him and I watch Christmas movies, decorate the house, and have a big breakfast. It's just something we do together. So anyways, I haven't had real bacon since Thanksgiving, and before then, it has been months. So he wanted a breakfast for Valentine's dinner, so bacon, we're having bacon, and he also wants to have chicken fried steak, like the breakfast style chicken fried steak, so I bought some cube steaks for that. And I think that was pretty much everything I bought today. It was a little bit of a pricier trip to Walmart. The chicken fried steaks aren't cheap, the wood stain wasn't cheap, the polyacrylic seal coat was not cheap. That was actually the most expensive stuff I bought. That alone was almost $20. Everything else was like $5 or $6 or less. But anyways, now that I've got that out of the way, I need to put these groceries away. So I'm going to go ahead and do that real quick. And then we'll go in and I will show you the wood rounds I got from Amazon. All my groceries are put away now, so bought that heart, but now I'm almost wishing I would have bought red chalk paint because I think that would be really cute on that heart, but I only have white and a gray color. I wasn't sure what colors to get to start with. I don't want to buy a huge collection of chalk paint and then, you know, start this big adventure of doing signs and not love it or struggle with it or just not, because I don't have a Cricut, just, you know, not do it a lot. So I only bought 2 colors to start with just because I have a few projects that I want to do. So even if it's just kind of a one and done, you know, a few projects that I know I want to do kind of thing. These wood rounds I want to do for like front door signs or just a door sign in general. And then I really want to do a project for a sign above our bed. We've had the same sign above our bed for a couple of years now, since we moved in here, so over 4 years. And so I'm just ready for like a refresh in our bedroom space, so that'll be something that'll be coming in the next few months. But anyway, so I just knew that the white and the gray were the colors I was going to be using for these projects. I didn't want to buy a bunch of colors, but I think that like a crimson red would be really pretty, or even a pink would be really pretty for the heart, but yeah, I didn't do that. These are the wood rounds that I got from Amazon. They were 12-inch rounds, so I got 12-inch wood rounds for $17 something, a little under $18, and they're really pretty thin. They're very lightweight. They're really smooth, soft pieces of wood, and so I'm going to stain them, and then I'm going to chalk paint part of them white, and then I'm going to go to my mom's and cut out some words to put on them. I'm thinking maybe like a welcome or something. I was really thinking they would look really cute on a front door, or if you don't hang things on your front door, then next to the front door. You could even do something with your last name on them, like your last name and then established whatever year you got married or something like that would look really cute on these. There's so many different options you could do. Kaylin Cash, the gal I mentioned earlier that I got this idea from, she did hers for Christmas. She did Merry and then Christmas across it. And then she bought some faux greenery and some really cute boho bead handles to hang on the top. I haven't decided what I'm going to do for the handle yet or the faux greenery, but I probably will go to Joann's at some point and pick some up. I'm thinking I'm going to do these maybe as Valentine gifts along with the mug. I've been trying to figure out something to give to my aunt. So like my mom, I got her the mug and I'm going to fill it with some candy and of course the Oreo Pops and then the other candy treat that we're going to be making today. But for my aunt, I don't want to do that. She is on a health journey And so she's trying not, she's actually doing the 75 hard. So she's been doing that for over a month now. And so I don't want to give her junk food to encourage her to be bad. So I've been trying to figure out what I was going to do to go with her mug. And so I think that either the wood round or the Valentine heart, I'm undecided. But one of these I think I'm going to give to her with her mug. So in the next few days, I've got to get these bad boys finished up. So I think I'm going to stain them and paint them today. The heart, I'm uncertain about how I want it to look as far as the stain. I could just stain it and then do a cute welcome or happy Valentine's Day or be mine. Oh, that would be really cute. Or be mine. I could paint it. I could do half and half, which I think is what I'm going to do for the wood round. I'm going to stain the whole thing, and then I'm going to paint it like, I don't know if I'm going to do half and half necessarily, but there will be for sure a section where the stain is like showing through, and then in that stain, I think it's going to say welcome, maybe. I think that's my thought process right now. And then, of course, I'm going to get some sort of faux greenery picks, and then maybe jute or something to hang on the top. But I gotta start by staining these. And then from what I have understood in her videos is wherever you're going to put the vinyl words down, you have to seal it down with that polyurethane or polyacrylic, whatever seal you got. You have to seal it down so the vinyl words will stick to it. So got that big old project to get done today because I'm hoping to go to my mom's tomorrow and get that all taken care of. Usually I go to my mom's on Saturday, but I won't have time this Saturday because I'm going to hang out with my friends Melanie and Taylor. Valentine's Day, we decided to get together and do our once a month hangout, so I won't be able to go on Saturday, I don't think, unless I get done hanging out with the girls early enough. But usually once we get together, you know, we hang out until it's late. So gotta get that done today. And then the other thing I'm gonna do besides getting those Oreo pops all put together is that other treat I've been talking about. Originally I saw it called Christmas crack, but it's not really Christmas related. It's just candy and people calling it Christmas crack because they were making it Christmas time. But now it's been popping up on Pinterest and stuff as Valentine's crack. It's whatever holiday or season or whatever crack you want it to be. But it's essentially saltine crackers with brown sugar melted over the top, and then when brown sugar hardens, it essentially makes like a toffee, and then chocolate chips melted on top, and then break that up, and it's kind of like a chocolate toffee, sweet salty situation, and it's apparently really good. I've never tried it, but we're gonna make that today as well. So we've got lots of stuff going on today. So I think I'm gonna start by putting the Oreo pops in their little bouquets because that's the simplest and easiest thing to do. So let's get on that little train and get that going. So I've had our little Oreo pops just over here in little Ziploc baggies for the last couple of days. So yeah, I bought these. There's 25 bags in here. I'm hoping, oh, it says 25 pieces. I don't know, it doesn't really matter I guess how many bags. I only need 6, but it also comes with their own twisty ties, which was nice. They had some that were fancy shaped, but they were like twice as much as this cost, and you got less bags. And I was like, no. We'll save whatever's left over for the future. So, and I kind of set them out when I did that, like when we made them, in like little bundles the way I liked them, like how I thought they would look cute together. And I tried to put them in the bags in the order. And I tried to do one white, one red, and one pink together. So hopefully they kind of stayed that way. But I'm going to lay them all out and make sure that I like how they look. Make sure I like each bundle together still. I made, I think, 6 different bundles because that's just how many cookies we ended up making. Some cookies got eaten without being made into a pop. Some ended up breaking. Some pops got eaten. So in the end, we ended up with basically 6 bundles. So I think I'm happy with them all. So I'm just going to kind of open up the bag and stick them all in here. I don't even know how many people I'm going to be giving them to. And I'm going to take one set to each of my friends on Saturday and one for my mom, obviously. And other than that, I have no idea who else I'm giving them to. Oh yeah, that's cute. I don't love the seam on top, but it's not the end of the world. I think the ones that were fancier with the fancy shapes, like they had ones that they showed with cake pops in them. They didn't have the seam on top, but alright, so there's a one little Oreo pop bundle there, bouquet or whatever you want to call them. So I'm going to go ahead and finish the rest of these. I will come back and kind of show you how they turned out. Here's how they ended up looking. I just shoved them all 6 bundles in the little mugs just for a little prop up there, but look how cute they ended up looking. I love that. I think they're adorable. I think they look really good. Super cute. Very happy with them, actually. Would you be happy if I handed one of these to you on Valentine's Day? I think I'll go see if I have some ribbon to tie around the little ties there, but they turned out really good. Very cute. I'm really happy with them, and then they'll just be, you know, like one chilling in the mug like that. And then I'll probably put some of the crack, if the crack that we make turns out good, like down in front or something. But yeah, they turned out really cute. What do you guys think? Let me know if you guys made any of these after last week's vlog. If you did, you should tag me on Instagram. My Instagram is also Blossom with Tori Lynn. So post a picture on there and tag me. I want to see them. And if you didn't catch last week's vlog, the recipe of how I made these, which is super easy, is in that vlog. They're literally just Oreos that I took apart and put popsicle sticks or sucker sticks in, and then dunked in melted candy melts, and then designed with sprinkles and chocolate and stuff. But if you guys make them, tag me on Instagram. I want to see. Okay, so I didn't talk to you guys while I was staining these because I was actually FaceTiming my mom. She's done a lot of like woodworking and crafting projects and stuff. As you know, my family's very crafty, so I called her because I had some questions. So I was talking to her, but I did at least get you a little bit of footage of me doing these. So this was the side I started on this. As you can see, we have a little bit of a darker spot. I'll probably make that the back side. But overall, I like the color of it. It's a little darker than I had anticipated, but I like the color of it. It's a little bit cool toned. It's not super warm toned. And then I also stained this heart, the heart from Walmart. I think they're really pretty. I'm not sure which one I'm going to give to my aunt yet, but they have to dry for an hour. That stain has to set in and dry for an hour. So, yeah, they're going to dry, going to kind of settle in. Once that's dry, I'll probably tonight, sometime later, will paint them with the chalk paint. At least the circle. I'm not 100% sure what I want to do with the heart yet. I'm not sure. It would be really cute to paint and then, like, distress the edges and have that stain show through, but it would also be really cute to just leave it stained and do the words on top, to do like white words that said like "Be Mine" or "Happy Valentine's Day" or I don't know. I'm really uncertain. So I might not paint it today. Maybe I'll just leave it stained tonight and take it with me to my mom's, and maybe her and I will figure something out. But I will probably paint this tonight. Either way, got those two done. I think I'm going to take a little bit of a break and do some editing and stuff. It's been quite a few hours since I talked to you guys last, because my husband and I ended up filming a video. I also changed my clothes because I didn't want to get the stain on that shirt I was wearing earlier. This shirt I've had for years and years, and so I don't really care. I was digging through my closet and stuff, and I was like, what's a shirt I don't care if it gets stained? And I'm like, I haven't worn this shirt in forever, so probably not that big of a deal if it gets stain on it. I actually think I was pretty successful in not getting it stained. Anyways, that's why I'm actually in a different shirt now. Yeah, I still need to do the Valentine's crack. I think I'm going to take a break for a little while. Maybe do some editing. I don't know. Let this stuff, you know, kind of dry. I don't know. Just take a break. I need to go. I'm ready to go sit down and just relax. Like I said, since I talked to you guys last, I set up and filmed another video. You know, got this stuff all stained and done. Like, I've just been kind of go, go, go. So I need to sit down and take a breather for a few minutes. So I think I'm going to do that. Might even watch an episode of Psych. And then maybe come back and do the crack. If not, I will do it tomorrow. Do the crack. Make the Valentine's crack. If not, we'll just do it tomorrow. I am going to go to my mom's tomorrow and make those words for the sign though. So I also need to kind of clean up. My kitchen looks disastrous. I have like the Amazon box and all the wrappings that came from and my staining mess over there. So I do need to do a little bit of cleaning, and also the video that my husband and I filmed, all the stuff for that is still laying out on the dining room table. So I have a lot to do and I just don't want to do any of it. Good morning, guys. So I just wanted to pop on and show you guys how my board turned out yesterday. I ended up painting it off camera because my husband and I were watching a movie, and so I just did it on the coffee table while we were watching a movie together, so I didn't film it, but this is how it ended up coming out with the paint. I think what I'm going to do is cut out some words on the Cricut at my mom's later today. I think I'm just going to do like welcome, and I'm just going to put it in here. The words are going to be in white vinyl, and so it'll go in the stained wood strip, but I think it'll look really cute. I'm actually really happy with how it turned out. The only bum thing is there got a little bit of paint on the back of it, but I'm hoping I could take a file and kind of buff that off, because I'm kind of thinking this could be a door hanger, which she can hang it anywhere. But where I was envisioning it is for my aunt to hang it on her front door, and her front door has a big window in it, and so you could see it from the inside. And so I'm kind of hoping that can buff off a little bit, and if it buffs off some of the stain, then I can probably go back and re-stain it pretty easily. But so I just wanted to show you guys how that turned out. Obviously haven't finished it because I gotta do the words today, but it turned out pretty good. I think it's really cute. So there's that. This morning, got up, made breakfast, cleaned up the kitchen. Sorry if you can hear the dishwasher. I did start a load of dishes. But now we are going to make the Valentine's crack. They actually, when I looked up what it was called, they called it cracker toffee, I believe. Now I have to scroll back and see. So this one's called cracker candy, but some of them call it cracker toffee and stuff like that. So got my instructions pulled up here, and we need a cup of butter, unsalted or salted. So I've got my box of stick butter here. It says 1 cup packed light or dark brown sugar. So I've got my thing of brown sugar. You need saltine crackers. I had to go and buy saltine crackers because we did not have saltine crackers. Milk or semi-sweet chocolate chips. It says 1 package, and they used 270 or 300 gram, and I wasn't sure when I was at the store. I didn't have the recipe, and I thought maybe I would want to make more in the future. I wasn't sure, so I just got the big bag. So I actually have a 652 gram bag, so I could technically make 2 batches. If this turns out really good, I can make more in the future. And then additional toppings like nuts, candy sprinkles, or whatever. So I still have candy melts from obviously the Oreos, plus the sprinkles from the Oreos. So we could add sprinkles, or I might melt down those candy melts and do some sort of, I'd say drizzle, but I know it wouldn't drizzle on pretty, so blobs of that. To add just a little bit of cute Valentine decoration. I didn't do nuts because not everybody likes nuts. I think that's what we're going to do. The instructions seem pretty easy. Let's see. We need to prep the oven, so I'm going to go ahead and preheat my oven real quick. So prep the oven to 350, and then it says line a large baking sheet with heavy duty aluminum foil. So I don't have heavy duty aluminum foil. And they do have on this particular recipe like pro tips or whatever. So they said the reason they used heavy duty was because the toffee can kind of stick to it at the end when you're trying to take it off. So if you don't have heavy duty, what they recommend doing is spraying it with non-stick cooking spray. I'm going to use my Pam cooking spray on top of that. Mine is not heavy duty because it's actually recycled aluminum foil, and this stuff is pretty easily torn, so I'm just going to go on the safe side and use the cooking spray. So it says, let's see, spread the crackers on the foil in single layer and fold the edges of the foil to box in the crackers set aside. So they said they used an 11 by 17 tray, or baking sheet. So I just got my biggest cookie sheet I have, which is an 11 by 17. I've got my foil laid down here. I'm gonna take my crackers, just gonna kind of lay them out like they had them. And they also have a video. I kind of like the Pinterest recipes when they also have videos on their pages. Then I kind of read the instructions and see how they do it. Like I need the visual, so I can read it, which is nice, but then I also like to be able to see it, you know? So I could probably fit one more row of crackers, but because I need to fold the sides up to form a box, I'm just gonna do it 4 wide, I guess. And I think the reason we do the little box thing is to hold in the brown sugar butter mix that we're gonna do here in a little bit. We're gonna melt that down and we're gonna pour it over top of the crackers, and so I think it kind of makes like a little box thing to hold it all in. If I had enough foil to like wrap over, I would, but my foil is not long enough, so I think I'm gonna have to leave it at that to make enough foil to fold up. So I'm gonna go and kind of start folding the edges now, I guess, to create a box situation. Just did all that and realized I never put my cooking spray down, so I have to pull all these up. Alright guys, crackers and foil, everything's kind of situated here. So set aside a small saucepan, melt butter, brown sugar over medium-high heat on stove top, bring it to a rolling boil, reduce the heat to medium and continue to boil for 5 minutes. So I'm pretty sure I needed a cup of each. So let's go over to the stove and boil us some brown sugar and butter. So these are weird little sticks. They're small, and so I have 4 of them left, so they're make a cup each, or make a cup. So I'm gonna put all 4 of them in here and melt them. And then I'm gonna measure out a cup of my brown sugar and put that in here as well. Then I got my cup of brown sugar. I'm just gonna go ahead and tap that in. Kind of, as far as I know, I'm supposed to just let this kind of like simmer for 5 minutes, like mix it all together and let it simmer for 5 minutes. But it's not mixing that well. Like the brown sugar is still all clumpy, so it's gonna take a minute, I guess. All right, that's starting to look more accurate now. So I'm gonna let this simmer on medium-low for 5 minutes. They tell you to set a timer, so I set a timer. I'm gonna let it simmer, and then as soon as that 5 minutes is up, I'm gonna go pour it on the crackers and spread it out, and then put the chocolate chips on top. Like, it seems like a really freaking easy recipe, so I'm gonna go get the chocolate chips and stuff ready while this is going. It says to stir this occasionally, so I'm kind of let it sit there for a minute, but I'm gonna get the chocolate chips and stuff ready. Okay, so the brown sugar butter stuff is done, so I'm gonna go ahead and pour it over the top, just kind of like they did. Then I'm gonna grab, I use like a frosting knife. I don't have one of those, so I'm just gonna use a silicone spatula to spread it around. Just to make sure it coats everything, you know. And mine coated a lot more just by pouring it in than theirs did, and that's because I had less crackers. Oh wait, I think I'm supposed to bake them before I put the chocolate on, that's right. So that's done. So now I'm going to put it in the oven for 5 minutes, bake for 5 minutes in the oven, turn off heat, remove from oven, immediately sprinkle the chocolate chips on top. Okay, so that's what we're going to do. I just pulled it out of the oven. I decided to set it on the stove because I didn't want to put it on the countertop as it'd be too hot. So it's all ooey and gooey, and I'm just going to go ahead and sprinkle chocolate chips over top. And then it said to kind of let them get melty to where half the chocolate chips are kind of shiny, or then to take your spatula and smear the chocolate chips out. About like that, I think. Looks about like what they had in the video. And then I'm gonna let those chocolate chips get a little more glossy, a little more shiny, and then we'll take that spatula that I used to kind of spread out the brown sugar toffee and spread out that chocolate chip stuff, and then we'll decorate it. Alright, so they look pretty glossy to me, so I'm just gonna start spreading this out. Hopefully it's enough chocolate chips. Now that that's all spread out, I'm going to take my candy melts that I have melted from our Oreo, and I think I'm just going to kind of like, yeah, just blop it around. I don't expect this to be pretty at all, but you're going to kind of break it up, so it really probably doesn't matter how it looks, to be honest. Like, you're going to break it up kind of like you would like a chocolate bark, and this will just add kind of a cute Valentine's look to it, I think. So there's how it looks. I think I'm supposed to throw this in the freezer now and let it cool, so that's what I'm gonna go ahead and do. And then when it's all done, we'll break it up and we'll try a little piece and see what we think. Okay, it's been a few hours. Just pulled this out of the freezer, and I peeled it off of the tin foil. Super satisfying. Should have showed you guys. Came off super easy. So yeah, cooking spray, definitely a good idea. I guess now it's time to break it up. They said you could do it with a sharp knife. I think I'm, just gonna kind of break it up with my hands into smaller, chunky pieces, kind of like that. I'm gonna eat this little piece and see how it tastes. And I put my lip. Same spot I bit it yesterday. That is really yummy though. Oh, I bit my lip really hard. But that is delicious. I don't know if there's a better way other than using your hands to break it up. Honestly, I don't think so. I think you'll kind of end up with some larger and some smaller pieces, but that's probably okay, right? So it broke up actually really easy. Wasn't sure at first how small to break up the pieces, but I didn't break up some of this because it got a little overcooked, and that was my fault. Had nothing to do with the recipe, had nothing to do with me not following directions. It was just something, an error that I did on my own. So anyways, most of it's fine. I tried a bite of that stuff that was a little overcooked to see if it tastes burnt. It tastes burnt, but the rest of it that doesn't have the black stuff on the bottom tastes fine. Actually really happy with it. It tastes so yummy. So good. I have some of those cellophane bags left from the Oreo Pops. I think I'll put a little bit in each bag and probably give some to my mom, I'll give some to my friends, maybe even some to my coworkers. I'll see some of my coworkers on Valentine's Day, maybe to my dad, my uncle, stuff like that. I'll just give them out to people on Valentine's Day. This makes a lot, especially if you were able to do the whole pan. This makes a ton. So this is super fun and super easy, and I didn't even make as much as they made in the video. Because like I said, my foil is not as long as theirs. So I could have done a whole nother row of crackers. Super good. What do you think? You just stole some off the pan, so. Do you like it? Kind of like a toffee, a little sweet and salty.
I do.
Yeah? Oh, so too.
I like the texture.
Yeah.
It makes it less crunchy.
Yeah, it's a little bit softer because it's baked and stuff, and then it's sweet and salty because you got that salt from the saltines, but the sweetness of the brown sugar and the chocolate's good. I don't know. It's called, the recipe I followed was called Christmas Crack, but I made it Valentine's-y by using but using some of that candy melt from our Oreo Pops on top. Also really like this. It was also extremely easy and a lot less time consuming. Other than having to wait the 2 hours with it in the freezer, it took probably prep time and actual cooking time, maybe 20 minutes. Maybe. Super, super easy. So I will also link this recipe down below. It was another Pinterest recipe. Yeah, I'll link it down below, guys, so you guys can try this one out. Not as easy probably to do with kids like the Oreo Pops one was, just because it was a lot more working with the stove and that kind of stuff. It was a little more fast-paced, but super easy, super simple, and really delicious. So I don't know what I'm going to do for the rest of the day. I'm probably going to start lunch. It's later in the afternoon now. It's a little after 2. But I think I'm going to start lunch now. Got some more editing to do. And then I'm going to go to my mom's this evening. She doesn't get off till 5. But I'm going to go over around 5 and work on the Cricut to get that sign made out for my aunt. I still haven't decided which sign I'm going to give to her. I don't remember what I talked about yesterday or not. I think I did. Have that heart sign and the welcome sign. So I'm going to try to do both those signs tonight. Get the words done for them anyways. I still didn't paint the heart sign. I'll do the words for them and get the welcome sign probably completely done. And then I'll just bring the words for the heart sign home. Or, I don't know, maybe my mom and I will talk and we'll figure out a game plan for the heart sign. But anyways, I'm going to probably throw these Valentine crack stuff in the cellophane bags and do some editing and just chill before I need to go to my mom's and make some lunch. I'm going to make, I have some every plate meals that I need to make. And so I think I'm going to make this cheesy corn bisque. I am non-sponsored by Every Plate. I just really like their meals. They're really yummy and super easy, and so I think we're gonna have some soup for lunch. It's a super cold, rainy, cruddy winter day outside, so this soup sounds yummy. So alright guys, I will check with you later. Alright, happy Friday. It's way late in the day. Actually, we are just getting ready to leave the house in a little bit. We're doing a Valentine's Day family bunko party, whatever. So, you know, I've gotten ready. I've curled my hair. I have not curled my hair basically since the new year, which is crazy. So all year I haven't curled my hair. Finally curled my hair for the first time. I got that adorable red turtleneck that I talked about in my Valentine's outfits video. But anyways, I was popping on to show you guys the signs that I finished at my mom's yesterday because I don't think I talked about it. I think after I did the toffee, I don't think I talked to you guys. So I just put them in little bags with some of that candy that was in the Valentine's taste test videos. I just made little treat bags. But I wanted to show you guys the signs that I ended up doing or how they ended up turning out. So this is the welcome sign that I made for my aunt. This is how it turned out. I ended up using Cricut Design Studio and creating my own welcome. And then my mom had some greenery. This wasn't really the greenery I had in mind, but this is what my mom had on hand, so I didn't have to go to the store and buy any. And then she had some kind of boho beads to make, so I could make a handle, so I don't have to buy anything for that either. So this is how it turned out. I love it. I think it's really cute. I hope my aunt will really like it. I think it'll look adorable hanging on like a front door or, I don't know, wherever. Just hanging anywhere. Honestly, it's really cute. And then the heart, we ended up leaving just the stained wood and used a pre-done love on the Cricut Design Studio, I think is what it's called. I could be wrong about that now that I'm saying it. Whatever the Cricut app is, they have some pre-done stuff, and then they have like where you can make your own words. This love was pre-done, so I ended up just cutting out a pre-done love and then just hanging a piece of jute as a hanger and hot gluing it on the back. So I think both of them turned out really cute. I am in love with them. I'm so excited to make more signs. This will be super fun for the future. I have lots and lots of ideas. I have 12 of these round wood pieces. So I have lots of different ideas in mind, and I'm super excited. So I am getting ready to pack up my stuff and head to family bunko night. We did bunko for New Year's Eve, and we don't usually do bunko for Valentine's Day, but for whatever reason we decided to do it again. So we're doing it again. My husband is getting ready, and we need to head out the door here pretty darn soon. So yeah, I'm just getting my things together because I'm gonna give this sign to my aunt, and I was like, oh, I better show them before I give it to her and then not have the sign to give to her. So yeah, I probably won't see you guys again tonight because we'll be there fairly late, and I probably won't feel like vlogging when I get home. I don't know how late we'll be out, but fairly late. So yeah, I'll probably see you guys tomorrow. I'm just popping on to end this vlog. I obviously didn't vlog today. I did film this makeup look, however, but I spent the first chunk of the day editing and then filming, and then I went and spent the afternoon with my friends Melanie and Taylor. As I mentioned earlier this week, I was going to be spending today with them. It's our once a month get together. Yeah, I did that today, and I'm home and started building a pretty darn nasty headache. Got a little bit of editing left to do, so I thought I better close this vlog out here so I can finish editing it and get it up for tomorrow. So thank you guys so much for watching. I hope you enjoyed this video. If you did, then give this video a thumbs up and hit that subscribe button if you haven't already. Happy Valentine's, everybody. I will see you guys in my next video. Bye.